In Versailles, Wilson is forced to realize how hostile the enemies France and Germany are. His vision of an international organization which regulates conflict fails. As it does in the USA, Congress does not want to commit to any international obligations, doesn't want to be drawn into another European war. The images of victims of war shock many Americans and set off a wave of pacifism. Large numbers of women march in the streets and demonstrate against war.
You had a huge international women's peace movement that began to push to end all war. Women in the United States got the vote in 1920 and insisted that if women had this political power, they could end something like war itself. One of the ways that they did that, interestingly enough, I think, is that they would bring soldiers into schools in the 1920s who would talk about what it was like to be in a trench buried in mud with mustard gas coming in, or, next to the body of a comrade who had fallen.
However, some anti-war protesters are arrested. They are suspected of being communists. Then in 1917, the Tsar in Russia is toppled and the October Revolution becomes a frightening worldwide development. The fear of being overthrown by communist agents increases throughout the USA.